Ever dreamt of going from sleeping on the streets to owning luxury cars and jet-setting around the globe? Meet Francis Ngannou, the heavyweight UFC fighter whose journey from poverty to prosperity will leave you inspired and amazed. In this video, we'll explore Ngannou's incredible journey, from his rise to stardom in the octagon to his ventures in business, investments, and jaw-dropping purchases that showcase the fruits of his labor. So buckle up as we take a closer look at the remarkable rise of Francis Ngannou. The rise to fame. Francis Ngannou's incredible journey in MMA is like a real-life fairy tale. He was born and raised in Bataille, Cameroon, but had to leave his parents and live with his aunt when he was just 10 years old. Life wasn't easy for him. When he was older, he worked in a sand quarry, where gangs tried to get him to join them. Instead, he chose a different path. At 22, he started boxing. It wasn't smooth sailing, though. Life threw him some tough punches. By the time he was 26, he decided to move to Paris, France, to take boxing seriously. But things didn't go as planned. When he got to Europe, he ended up spending 2 months in jail for crossing the border illegally. Then, when he arrived in France, he had no place to call home for months. His luck changed when a friend introduced him to Fernand Lopez and the MMA factory. Ngannou threw himself into MMA, even sleeping and training at the gym. Fernand Lopez, kind-hearted as he was, loaned Ngannou some MMA gear to help him along. In 2013, Ngannou had his first professional MMA fight. He impressed everyone. In 2015, the big leagues came calling when the UFC signed him. His UFC journey saw him win 12 fights and lose 2. His losses were to Derek Lewis and Stipe Miocic. Ngannou's last UFC fight was against Cyril Gane at UFC 270. After that, he decided to leave the UFC to focus on his boxing career and other business ventures. Francis Ngannou's net worth. Francis Ngannou, a former UFC heavyweight champion, is estimated to have a net worth of $10 million in 2024. His main source of wealth comes from his time as a fighter in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC, and his professional boxing matches, which have been very successful and lucrative. In addition to his fighting career, the 37-year-old also earns money from sponsorships and endorsements. Francis Ngannou's career earnings. Francis Ngannou, a famous UFC fighter, started his career with a modest paycheck of around $2,500 for his first fight in 2015. As he rose in the ranks, his earnings grew significantly. When he defeated Alistair Overeem in 2017, he took home $90,000. In 2018, he earned a whopping $500,000 for his match against Stipe Miocic, even though he didn't win the UFC heavyweight title that time. Despite a loss to Derek Lewis, Ngannou still earned $105,000. In a rematch against Curtis Blaydes in 2018, Ngannou's earnings jumped to $255,000, compared to $26,500 from their first fight in 2016. By 2021, Ngannou's earnings continued to rise. He made an estimated $580,000 for his rematch against Miocic at UFC 260, which he won to become the UFC heavyweight champion. When he defended his title against Cyril Gane, he made around $600,000. Ngannou signed a new deal with the PFL, Professional Fighters League, where he now earns a high 7-figure salary for each fight. His opponents also receive a minimum salary, which can be as high as $1 million. Additionally, Ngannou serves on the PFL's Global Advisory Board and holds the position of chairman and equity owner of PFL Africa. Contracts. Ngannou's big break came when he signed with the Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC, in 2015. His meteoric rise through the ranks of the heavyweight division was nothing short of spectacular. With a string of devastating knockout victories, Ngannou quickly earned the moniker The Predator for his ferocious fighting style. His performances in the octagon caught the eye of fans and UFC management alike, leading to lucrative contract extensions. In 2021, Ngannou signed a multi-fight deal with the UFC that reportedly guaranteed him a substantial base salary along with pay-per-view bonuses. While exact figures are kept private, industry insiders estimate that Ngannou's contract could be in the range of millions of dollars. Francis Ngannou endorsements. Francis Ngannou has partnered with various brands for endorsements, covering a range of products from recovery to nutrition. Some of his notable deals include In the Fight Game, Cryo Pain Relief, CBD Research Labs, and Jim King Fight Division. Francis Ngannou's boxing endeavors. Francis Ngannou is not just a star in the world of mixed martial arts, MMA, but he has also made a name for himself in boxing. He decided to try his hand at boxing to show off his skills in a different sport. His move into boxing created a lot of excitement among fans and fellow athletes. In October 2023, Ngannou went head-to-head with heavyweight boxing champ Tyson Fury in a highly anticipated match. This matchup between MMA and boxing grabbed a lot of attention and proved that Ngannou is a versatile and powerful athlete. The fight with Fury was a test of Ngannou's determination and his ability to adapt as he moved from the MMA octagon to the boxing ring. The fight with Tyson Fury turned out to be a big payday for Francis Ngannou, earning him a whopping $10 million. This hefty paycheck showed how popular and profitable these crossover events between different combat sports have become. Ngannou's involvement in the fight not only highlighted his talent and skill, but also opened up new possibilities for future collaborations and matchups across different combat sports. Francis Ngannou's investments and assets. He has made smart investments and owns valuable assets to secure his financial future. His success in the ring has allowed him to explore new opportunities outside of fighting. One of his notable investments is a minority shareholding in Pietos, a popular healthy snack brand. This shows Ngannou's interest in promoting a healthy lifestyle, which matches his dedication to fitness. Francis Ngannou loves cars. He has a Rolls-Royce Phantom 7, which is a super luxurious car with a powerful 6.75-liter V12 engine. This car can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.7 seconds. It costs around $450,000. He also has a Rolls-Royce Ghost, another luxurious sedan with a 6.6-liter V12 engine. This one is a bit faster, going from 0 to 60 mph in 4.7 seconds. It's priced at around $300,000. Lastly, he owns a Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG, which is known for its tough and rugged style. This one costs about $145,000. So, Francis Ngannou has a pretty impressive car collection with these fancy and powerful rides. Francis Ngannou's Philanthropy. Francis Ngannou is a well-known MMA fighter who is also deeply committed to helping others. He has created the Francis Ngannou Foundation, which is focused on helping the youth of Cameroon. Through this foundation, Ngannou aims to empower young people and give them opportunities for a better future. One important aspect of his foundation is the establishment of MMA gyms in Cameroon. These gyms provide a safe and supportive space for young individuals to learn important qualities like discipline, dedication, and teamwork through combat sports. Ngannou believes that these values can help young people succeed in both their personal and professional lives. Additionally, Ngannou's foundation is dedicated to promoting education in Cameroon. They offer scholarships and educational programs to give young people access to quality education. Ngannou hopes that by investing in their education, he can help break the cycle of poverty and create a brighter future for the youth of Cameroon. Francis Ngannou's personal life. Francis Ngannou grew up in poverty in Cameroon, facing many challenges in life. He decided to chase his dream of becoming a boxer and left for Paris. However, he was caught crossing the border into Spain and spent 2 months in jail. To make ends meet, he even worked in mines. Ngannou is a polyglot, speaking several languages including Jemba, French, and English. He learned English while in the UFC. He hasn't shared anything about his relationship status and is currently single. Francis Ngannou's journey from poverty to prosperity is a story that resonates with fans around the world. Through hard work, perseverance, and a relentless pursuit of excellence, he has become more than just a fighter. He is a symbol of hope and inspiration. And that's a wrap, folks. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the incredible world of Francis Ngannou. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more mind-blowing content. Until next time, stay awesome!